Greetings everybody who watches this movie. I am John Pogany, Pogany, and I am here to explain some things for you to ensure that you will understand everything what you will see in the movie. First of all, you must see the definition of the multiverse. The multiverse is a set of universes where the universe of us, aka the universe of the creators, is above all the others, and the other universes are in relation, or if we wish to say, connection with it. In this example, all you can see is just a few of the so many universes, just few examples. The universes are not functioning like floating islands, but they are all connected via artificial and natural portals. Just because of this, it is possible for a ranger to become a Sith Lord, as you will see in the movie. Secondly, just from the fact that the universes are connected to each other, it is highly possible and real that there can be rangers, Kirins, Pegasuses, elves, and other creatures, species, and nations on planets where nobody thought them to be. Personally, I had a chance to meet with legends and unique ones on several universes, planet Earth. On the other hand, sadly, I have seen many who came in the name of Nibiru's or the Dark Lord of Nibiru's. Were not, those ones have already been taken down by Guardians, who are not as well known as like the Avengers or Justice League. In this movie episode, you will see something about a small part of the Resistance. At the Resistance, I mean the finest soldiers and guardians from the resisting nations who say no to the Dark Lord of Nibiru's and Nibiru's. These nations support the ascension with supplies, holding the line and taking down the nations and creatures who are at the side of Nibiru's. In order to understand the acts of the main villain in this movie episode, let me tell you something interesting. If you grew up with watching cartoons by videocassettes, then you may get the first segment of the point. There has been a strange phenomenon with those cassettes. Sometimes, if you didn't record the desired things correctly, it may happen that the video part of A went on, but with the audio part of B. Audio of A returned only after a little time. I have experienced it so many times, but one of that so many times has been too shocking to hear. The video of A has been a puppet show, but the audio has been totally different for almost a minute. I could hear people screaming and fleeing from something horrible. After that, an argument between a hero and a heroine. Let me translate as I remember from that Hungarian dub. Look, here comes the king. But he's not king, he's a nefarious imposture. It might be, he is not a king but commanding that he was capable of. After the dialogue, the audio of A has returned. I didn't understand the meaning of audio B, but later on, as I saw the goal of X-ray, I quickly come to the decision of getting to the point that the audio of B, which I mentioned, has been a somewhat foresign of the coming of the Dark Lord of Nibiru's. Thank you for your kind attention. As you understood these facts, now we can keep going on with part 1. Charisma, start the film.
Yeah, whatever, director. Ha, very funny, Bobby, very funny.
And now, John Pogany Studios and Francesco Bologna Productions, alongside with the work of NikokoTee and Royalty Free Zone presents Axem Rangers X, Rise of the Resistance. Team C road segment trap ready.
Team B, chain capsules, okay. Team A, report.
Installation of signal repeater not finished yet. We need 1 more minute for that.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me that you have forgotten the color code of the wires. Fine, let me finish this.
Team D report. Convoy is both in our sight and on our radars. Estimated arrival 1.5 minutes. Hurry with the taps.
Almost. Ow. There we go. Team A part ready. Let's hide. Just slowly, guys. Just slowly. Everything is clear. Only 10 minutes and we reach our portal with the loot and... Say what? Open fire! Guys, remember that we need to keep one alive. Hey, you!
Please don't eat me!
Listen, you are going back to Master Falcon Ranger of X-Ray with this package. And one more thing.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Sugar do 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 do. Aw, honey, honey, do 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 do.
Yes! Yes! Who won you stars? Who's your daddy? Me! Canadians!
Falcon!
Yay! Now who in the reincarnation of Nibbles is ruining my party?
Glorious master, the German Shepherd Republic sends it.
No more treasure attacks, huh?
But that one is beautiful, isn't it?
No, you big piece of shit.
No, you great fool! It's pirate! The gold of fools!
Mea culpa, non robus domine!
I am winning and achieving the greatest victory in X-ray history. And this is how those dogs repay me?
Troubled, aren't you, old friend?
Only you were missing, Spectrum Ranger.
Dar! Don't even mention those banana peelers. I belong to your council and bunk them.
What the hell do you want?
If we don't take down Canania, then other planets too will rebel against you.
Tis too painful to admit, but you are late with that. There are too many nations who support Ascension, thanks to a lot of stupid fools whom I do not wish to speak of.
That's why I offer you something. Just give me the blueprints of the Crucible. From it, I will create a new weapon within 2 weeks, and I will simply destroy Canania before those dogs will make another move.
Excellent! You can bring as many security rangers to work on it as you want. Just finish Canania off, will you?
Your wish is my command.
Hotaru, it was a great idea.
Actually, it has been the Ascension supporters who offered me that planet for our picnic.
Well, I'm still trying to understand all of the Ascension supporters. The ones who I know and the ones who I don't. They're very passionate and cheerful. When we come to visit them, on the other side of the coin shows an exhausted and quite tempered army of creatures.
They promised us that they will stay loyal to the ways of their creators in the Ascension, and they keep it. Red, my prince, can we concentrate a bit more on each other, please?
Oh, how beautiful. And honey, my girl, kiss her face. And...
Melinda, aren't you just jealous?
Shut up, Bobby. I am not jealous. Do you remember what happened 2 days ago when you kissed me while I was sleeping?
Yes.
Well, similar will happen if you do not behave yourself. Charisma, ready with the trap?
Yes, I am going to be the bait.
Oh no, somebody is in trouble.
Let's go check it out.
Thank you. How should I call you too?
I am Sailor Saturn, but my other name is Hotaru Tomoe. Just call me Hotaru. He is Red Ranger, the Shepherd of Peace.
Who are you?
Charisma, a Levi soldier of the great German Shepherd Republic from planet Canania.
I have never heard of that planet before. What just happened?
I got lost from the scout group.
Worry not, my new friends. We'll help you back up from there.
I cannot stop saying thank you. One day I wish to help you for your gratitude.
In due time, in due time.
Don't move. There is something out there.
Holy fucking shit, it's a dinosaur! Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Guys, I will never again walk with you on trips where there are stinky sources!
Oh, Daru, my bad. I didn't know what we would get into.
Neither I, but why don't we go by boat? It's romantic for you too.
Now that saves the situation.
Hey, Charisma, you know where we're heading off to?
Charisma to the shepherd, charisma to the shepherd. Do you know that you two, that I have not been on that damn boat for at least 5 minutes? It's a trap!
Charisma, why yada?
Now, boys!
Mermaid Ranger, we have caught them!
Oh, so you are Sailor Saturn. Little cheek.
I am old enough to be called like that. In the name of the Sailor Moon, you will be punished.
Oh, no, I am scared. You are Red Ranger, the little devil.
Hold your tongue, you swine of a ranger! I don't know which council you are from, but I'm telling you, I've already beaten Behemoth Rangers, and you will be next if you don't stop treating us like that!
Oh my, I am sorry that we did a cat-mouse game with you, but this is how we know what's work.
Who are you really?
I am Mermaid Ranger. I am the stepmother of these young dogs. We are together the Canadian resistance group. They are Charisma, Bobby, Avalanche, Epsilon, Broadcow, Silvermoon, Melinda, Sonar, and Thundershock.
You were their stepmother? What happened?
Well, their nation has become slave for the X-Ray Supreme Council. They lost their parents and were trained to do several regrettable things. But one day, they found the planet Earth where my council lives. Their council and the nation who cooperates with it defeated them. Later on, Cananians decided to rebel.
So what council do you speak of?
Well, maybe a bit later, if we get to know each other a bit more. Only I can tell you that it has no relation with ARX or X-ray, and our methodology is slightly different from those two.
What made the Cananians to rebel?
Well, firstly, we heard that the Dark Lord took the legendary Ultra Star. The final spark has been this. On that land, last week ago, there would have been a Halloween event. Sadly, that event has been attacked by other X-ray supporters. No one survived.
Oh no, poor kids. No more trick-or-treat.
And no more Santa Claus waiting evenings.
Actually, there is no Santa Claus there.
Why?
We shot him down from the sky for practice.
Sweet Tooth, are you okay?
No, I am not Sweet Tooth, and I am not okay. You are kidnapping me and my love. Moreover, you are telling us terrific stories like these. Ah!
Holy fuck! Oh shit!
Oh shit, 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 oh shit!
Great going, Charisma.
Hey, it's not my fault. She is just a teenager.
Oh yeah? Well, just you wait until she turns into Mistress 9.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Melinda, the neurotoxin!
And once again, I am the angel of the group, huh? Guys, the neurotoxin won't work. She's a sailor scout, therefore only the aggression invoker hormones must be decreased to a specific level. I have some adrenaline decreaser cookies. Charisma, you are going to distract her while Red Ranger feeds her.
Charisma, it was you who turned her mad. Maybe you should give her those cookies. but she only trusts me in these situations. So do as Melinda says, got it?
Okay, I do. Hey, Saturn, where are your hula hoop rings?
Say that again, you pervert!
Saturn, I have something for you.
Cookies! I want all! I want all! Yeah! Wow!
What the fuck was so difficult about that?
Phew, that was tough.
If we don't stop her, she will kill us all.
The danger is over, but I must speak with her once again.
Psst. Hey, look, they are waking up.
Red Ranger, Hotaru Tomo, I have to tell you.
Alright, tell us. Why are you all like this? Go on.
Once, our planet, Canania, had been a flourishing one among the so many inhabited planets in our universe. Canania had 6 nations, each of them with given scales. Italium, land of the greyhounds, swift and mild. Suidat, land of small dogs, living in the deep jungle. Kingdom of the winged dogs, land of majestic hunters, with wings shining in the sun. Paiskanich, land of the puddles, elegant and noble. Orden del Hueso de Oro, land of the Order of the Golden Bone, das Hunds with bravery. And Grosse Deutsche Schäfer Republic, the land of the great German Shepherd Republic, with great knowledge and mastery of engineering. I came from the great German Shepherd Republic. I was just a small puppy when Master Falcon Ranger and his council, the X-Ray, found us.
When he found us, he already had that goal, to become the king of every single universe. Vehement battle began. It was impossible to determine who was winning until a scream, and Master Falcon Ranger just raised his hand with a shout.
America!
A blue energy beam came out from his hand that killed everybody in its way. We counted that this beam killed at least 9,000 dogs, including our Prime Minister. Nobody had even a word against this ranger with terrible power. We surrendered and offered him something what is impossible for the first here, but could be done only by the real berserkers. Yearly treasure tracks from amethyst to sapphire. In order to survive, we paid treasure tax to him every year by pillaging and razing entire inhabited planets. Our country began to train young dogs, including me, to become a soldier who does the same like the Vikings. No matter where we went, we took down entire nations and took away tons of treasures. We didn't spare even the other 5 nations of Canania. This went on for many years, until one day we found out that some Cananians left their home planet as it got looted and corrupted by us. We followed them and found them in a planet called Earth. The country which adopted them defeated us. For our greatest shock, that country adopted the councils of rangers many years ago, whose planet, Candelius, had been looted and ruined by us. they defeated us after a long battle. We signed down a peace treaty with them. We knew that something new started with it. Master Falcon Ranger would always do something that's crossing the line. As we heard that he took the legendary Ultra Star, we have decided to rebel, no matter the cost. We have formed the Cananian resistance group. From the finest soldiers of the German Shepherd Republic, Mermaid Ranger adopted all of us, and since that day, she had been training us. Hotaru, we have thought it over several times, but it won't go alone. The Ascension and the Resistance must work together in order to survive the war and save lives. We heard about you two a lot and decided to get into contact with you, but it still takes time for us to behave ourselves.
Oh, poor ones. I am sorry that I got mad at you and tried to blast you.
It's alright. We are sorry too if we were such an impossible group.
Why don't you all train with us, the Ascension?
So you are from a much different universe, and your creators had plans with you, right?
Yes, my planet had been ruined by Canania. The councils of Elrix and Veerix went to our planet. I stayed with my team in Felenia.
Wait a minute, if this happened many years ago, it means that you were hibernated.
Mostly yes. We were at the base of the team, which crafted a space ark for cats who wanted to leave their planet just because it had already been corrupted and looted by Cananians.
You have a photo of your team? I wish to see it, as I had the chance to look at my father's team, the original Axem Rangers.
Here they are. The blue boy there is my son, Cosmos Ranger. That girl is Fairy Ranger. The other two guys are Western Ranger and Snow Ranger. This was us.
Guys, tell me what happened.
After the battle between the planet of the Councils and Canania, I had to have an armor upgrade due to my injuries. So as Fairy Ranger, two of her wings had to be amputated. Snow Ranger sacrificed his life for me in the battle. Western Ranger went to Australia, and since that day, he did not came back to the country of the Councils. Cosmos Ranger has been found dead in the nearby forest of the capital. My council said only that the murderer must have been a ranger.
Are you looking for vengeance? I'm asking this because I did so once, for many years to be precise.
Yes, I do. Still no result, but I made an oath to stop the responsible ranger from harming others. Who was the ranger in your case?
Skull Ranger of XRA. He was responsible for the death of my father, Blood Ranger.
My condolences.
Thank you. Anyway, do you have an axe?
No, but a lightsaber. How about checking out what you have got?
I'm in.
Wow! You have the guts!
Mermaid Ranger, Bobby keeps barking at the moon. How in the hell do I shout at him to keep it down?
In that case, I offer you earplugs. He barks at mainly the hostile creatures of this jungle.
I don't get it.
Red Ranger, come! It will kill us all!
Saturn, I'm on my way. So that was the so-called hostile creature at which we're barking at Bobby.
Please don't mention it.
Is it dead? Won't it bite?
Hotaru, my love, it's over. It won't mean us any harm anymore.
Alright, what are you trying to drag me into?
Pink Ranger told me to set up this task
Try to get the apple without being noticed by Melinda.
I am not mad. I am not mad. I am not mad! Wow. Have to admit, I haven't noticed that a ranger's axe is 99% efficient in dodging bullets.
Still need a development in speed.
Avalanche, I have studied your book about definitions and terms created by several countries in the multiverse. What is actually neutralism?
Man, how should I explain? Neutralism is a way of saying no to every human-made moral and belief. It is a very dangerous way of life. That leads to the absolute death. I have seen several nations which did not know their creators and chose neutralism to follow.
Now what the heck is that behind you?
Oh, nothing. It is just only a prototype solar beam-proof shield.
Ingenious. But can it withstand solar beams of death?
To my honest, we haven't tried it yet. Anyway, I have an idea for the next exercise.
A banana? Seriously? What's the deal?
We have to survive the torture from our enemies. Let's see how many minutes you can stand. I'm a banana, 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 I'm a banana.
Shut the hell up! You're making me mad!
What the hell is going on here? Explain yourselves.
Oh, nothing. We were just wrestling.
Good, because I recommend for the two of you to behave yourselves. Launch is almost ready.
Scaredy cat.
Red and how tall are you? Don't you get it? This is why these dogs are barbarians. We cannot have a single peaceful meal with them. I suggest they return home as soon as possible. We are better off continuing the training back at Canania.
Never again will this happen. I promise.
Easy to say, but hard to keep a promise, young one. Never mind. Clean up the mess, soldiers, and off we go.
Hi, boss.
How you doing?
Can you explain to me why are you as slow as snails? This is how we can work. Any idea? Fine. I will construct a horse ship or whatever you imagine by myself. XRA Supreme Council, let me introduce to you the Planet Breaker. This week, Canania will learn its lesson. The lesson about the consequences of disobeying the Dark Lord of Multiverse. To war! I will become the new king once I am finished with them.
This is the simple classic. I am the king, and I will always be king.
This is what he is about to conjure. I am leaving it to you to stop him. Red Ranger, is it possible to launch an initial strike on the Planet Breaker?
No, we are not enough in numbers, and it would take ages to convince Canadians to gather their armies.
So our only option is to evacuate every living dogs from this planet and get the tar out of this universe, while we still can.
For Findok's sake, Charisma, how many dogs do we have to evacuate?
Somewhere around 1.5 billion, but remember that not everybody will listen to us and we cannot save everyone.
Then we have to begin evacuation this instant.
Red, they are here! They're coming!
What? How could they arrive so early? We expected them to arrive 2 days later, not 6 hours earlier.
Greetings, pack of foes of XRA. Witness the consequences of disobeying the Dark Lord of Multiverse by the... Fight! Launch the cannons! We won't let those fuckers take this land!
I know. Meteor shower!
Not stop! Save all you can!
How many more minutes do we have before the Planet Breaker fires?
20!
What are we waiting for? Mom, please don't. We go and shut that space gun down. Idiots! Why can't you fight them back? Hey, boss! Sharp eyes. Send in the beasts.
Avalanche. What in the tar are these things?
They are shadow wolves, devastating predators. They live and hunt in the corners of the multiverse.
I custom made your suit. Don't you see what the fuck I'm wearing? Juggernaut, bitch. YOLO!
Yellow Ranger and his aggressive stupidity. Charge! Peekaboo, marauders. How the heck do you switch this bloody thing off?
Just drag out the battery capsules and smash them.
What is going on? Boss, unidentified objects in the engine room. That's not an answer for me. Find it out. Ooh, a Sailor Scout. They have got the best.
If you say that word, then I will call Mommy Michiru.
I just wanted an autograph.
Don't lie to me. I see what is in your mind now.
Mommy did us! Because she's the one who you will cry after. Sire, intruders! Who? Rangers, dogs, and a Sailor Scout with...
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Damn! It seems that I have to deal with them by myself.
Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
Language! But an ugly Sith Lord.
Get that motherfucker!
Hotaru Tomo, you have the most intelligent face among these losers. Let me tell you something and settle this in the easy way. See? Beautiful, isn't it? This is the multiverse. All the universes were designed to rely on each other. However, they have one thing in common. They beg for a king, a ruler. You have experienced in your life that Master Falcon Ranger of X-Ray is not worthy for being a king of the multiverse. Therefore, I offer you all to join my cause, kneel before me. Confess me as the king of the multiverse. I will kill the Dark Lord of Nibbles in front of your eyes, and I will give you prosperity and peace.
Hotaru, it's a trap. I know exactly what happened to those supporters.
Spectrum Ranger! I see what is your true purpose. You are not the king who we need, and you will never be. Our answer is definitely no.
I believed we could settle this in the easy way. If you leave me no choice, then face with the dark side of the Force.
Oh my god! Ah! That's fucking good! Oh my god!
My dear, I have to tell you something about our son, Cosmos Ranger.
What had happened to him?
I offered him to support me as a king. He refused, so I killed him in the nearby forest of the capital of your home. No! My son, I will become the new king, but you all are great disturbance in the force. Charisma, I am your stepfather. You are just recognizing what you are capable of. Join me. I will make you the most feared warrior of the multiverse. Together, we will rule it with an iron fist. Never! I won't become a Sith or a villain like you. The charisma you seek is no more. Then join your stepmother. Where am I? My wounds. Charisma, my son. You are in the astral plane of the GIMP universe. Am I dead? Not yet, but you are on the verge of dying. Who are you? I am your creator. I don't understand. Why and how could I meet with you? It seems you have to get to know one of the most sacred secrets of the multiverse. The creator-creature relation. I am from the world of creators. We possess greater power and skills than what you can imagine. We create worlds, universes, and life in it. The one you live in is one of the so many. We warp reality, time, will, and much more with our acts. We pour soul, life into every creature of ours. Most of their decisions and acts are happening according to our will. For the rest of their lives, they can go on by themselves. After all, they have free will. So you say that when you creators release your creatures, they can interact with other creatures and get their reality warped by fans? Yes. Of course, there are limits about their movements, in spite of the fact that every single universe is connected to each other via natural and artificial portals. Some creators tend to defend their universes with iron fists. There are still some who dare to go against the will of other creators. Oh, you mean Spectrum Ranger? Yes, he shouldn't have become a Sith Lord. He killed my mother, destroyed an entire planet, and won't stop until whole Canania is dead. It should be you who stops him. What do you think about me? I can't. He's too strong. You are my creature. What do you think about yourself? Are you Charisma? The dreaded soldier of the German Shepherd Republic, feared by several inhabited planets? Or should you be called an Ascension supporter hero? The dreaded soldier is no more. But for my smart ideas, the pillaging era would live on. See? You have the potential. You have strong mind, strong enough to summon great power. From where? Wait a second. The country
which defeated my nation years ago and stopped the pillaging era, had 4 stones. Let me hear if you remember well. Each universe has got inhabited planets. These possess relics with extraordinary power. In some planets, these relics are in a form of stone or crystal. In addition, they represent the 4 elements. In the case of my universe, here they are. Fire Ruby, for fire. Thunder Diamond, for air. Philosopher's Stone, for water. Star Emerald, for earth. Anybody who can control the power of all 4 stones shall be called worthy guardian. You are right, son. I created the stones to have alchemists like guardians for simply crafted universe, just like this one. You know what is the most beautiful part of all? Tell me, please, and I will use them at your will among my all creations. You are the last worthy guardian. Come on, son. Use them wisely and kick his ass. Spectrum Ranger! What now? Killing the Ranger, who taught me to be a good guy, was the very last drop!
Run, bitch! Run!
Hold your positions, useless maggots!
Oh crud, this is gonna be tough. Everyone, evacuate! Captain Charisma's gonna blow up the planet breaker!
Let's finish this motherfucker! Nothing can be compared to the... Now you understand the true power. Can we settle this in a dark way? I have nothing to say to you.
According to the will of our mother and teacher, the leader of the Cananian resistance group is Charisma from this day.
Charisma? Dude, I mean, sire, where are we going? To the nearest planet where the dogs can start a new life. Avalanche, report. Well, we have a galaxy on our side. Enough planets for our nation. 20 light years away.
What about planet Earth? The very planet that defeated you?
No, pal. It cannot hold all of us. It is 52 light years away from this point. The galaxy on the radar will be the best place to rebuild Canania.
Charisma! We just wanted to say thank you for stopping Spectrum Ranger before you leave.
Hey Charisma, do you wish to stay with us?
Thank you for the offer, but no. My fate ties to me, to my people. I am about to go and forgive everybody who suffered because of me. In addition, they must hear the warning. Solar War 2 is rampaging across the multiverse. Therefore, they must choose whose side that they will fight. Anyway, you can always count on us, the Cananian nation. If you ever need me and the others, just call me. In the name of my people, I wish to say thank you to you all, the Ascension, for saving us from extinction. In spite of heavy losses, the Ascension managed to save one rebelling nation from the wrath of X-Ray, for now. When will our heroes need the help of the Cananian resistance group? What will Master Falcon Ranger of X-Ray do when he gets to know about the death and defeat of Spectrum Ranger? How will the curse of power will change after this rescue mission? All questions will be answered in Season 21 of Axem Rangers X.
So here we are in Darude, guys. Let's begin our vacation. Wait a minute, there is a fire down there. Let's begin the rescue. Look, sisters, the chakra water altar verifies our years-old nightmare. Our home planet, Felinia, is destroyed. Oh, if we had the slight chance to prevent this. Why? Few cats had left Felinia and started their new lives in other corners of the multiverse. I can feel their spirits. Little do they know what happened. If I were you, I would do my best in finding and punishing everybody who is responsible for that. We are priestesses, remember? Our task is to bring justice between our kind and other nations. Therefore, we should not be late with that. May, I appreciate your bravery, but simple sword skills won't be enough. Sometimes magic and aura-based weapons are needed to finish our tasks. That's why we practice them all day. Patience, my daughters. Our time will come soon.